Hi everyone. I know why you are here. You are here because you are planning trip to Chicago. Well, you have come to the right place. In this video, we are going to cover some 5 sections. Each sections are very important. Guys, whenever you are planning a trip, you should know where to stay, how long should I stay, whether I should drive within Chicago downtown. What is Chicago famous for? So Chicago is all about skyscrapers. But apart from skyscrapers that you will see in Chicago downtown, are there any other attraction? What are the beautiful attraction? What are the best rated attraction? Guys, I have experienced it myself, all the attraction, most of the attraction with the Go City Pass. So I am going to tell you all tips and tricks to save your money. You guys need to watch this video from starting till end of this video so that you can plan your trip very easily. Well, if you are coming to this channel for the first time, this is Wandering Ravi. Please do subscribe to this channel. We make travel videos, we make travel vlogs. We have roam from places to places, and we share our experience with people so that they can plan their trip better. So let's dive into the video. Let's get started. So before I get into each and every section, let me summarize 5 sections that I am going to cover in this video. Section number 1. Section number 1 will be about the duration, like for how long you should stay, how long is too long, how short is too short. You also want to make sure that your interest is maintained while you are in Chicago. So these all things are important. What all things you should take care of, that will be covered in section number 1. Section number 2. Section number 2 is all about accommodation, where you are going to stay. Whether you should stay within Chicago downtown, if you stay away from Chicago downtown, how far you should stay away from Chicago downtown, whether that would really help economically, what are tips and tricks related to the same. That is what I am going to cover in the accommodation section. Now section number 3. Section number 3 is going to be about commuting. How do I commute within Chicago downtown? Whether I should drive it myself, drive by myself, whether I should take cab. What are the easier option related to commuting? That is what I am going to cover in the section number 3. Section number 4. Section number 4 will be about all the attractions. Guys, Chicago is all about skyscrapers, and they are free to, you can freely roam around the Chicago downtown and see all those skyscrapers. But what are the attraction which I should cover while my stay in Chicago? So there are some paid attractions and there are some free attractions. How long should I stay? That I am definitely going to cover in my first section. But here I am going to list down the best of the best attraction that I have reviewed myself, I have experienced myself. And guys, if I miss anything in this attraction section, please do let me know. I would be more than happy to know about it. Section number 5. Section number 5 is going to be my own itinerary. The best way to plan your own itinerary is, okay, you have understood, where to accommodate, what are tips and tricks. Now, if you have example of an itinerary, it becomes really easy for you to plan your trip based on your requirements. So 5th number is going to be my own itinerary. So without wasting any time, let's get to section number 1. Section number 1. Section number 1 is about duration of your stay. How long is too long? So I would personally recommend 3 to 4 days of trip to Chicago, because within this 3 to 4 days you can cover most important free attraction for 1 day, and rest 3 days you can spend on paid attractions. And trust me, I have done lot of review, I have checked lot of reviews, I have seen lot of videos, and I have done my own research. I would say 3 to 4 days is definitely enough to stay in Chicago. Next thing is, which season should I go to Chicago? Whether it should be summer, whether it should be winter. A lot of people are there who would say you can enjoy in Chicago even in winter times. But winter time, you are not sure that when it will snow, what can happen at any point in time. So recommended season to go to Chicago is always summer, and that should be between mid of April till max to max end of August or end of September. So try to plan your trip within this summer time frame so that you don't miss on attraction. One more thing that I would recommend you is, even if you go during the summer times, it may happen that the clouds will come, the rain may happen, you're still gonna see weather.com. So go to weather.com, check for 4 days of weather, which 4 days are good, and go for that. Personally, I would recommend Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like these 4 days. Thursday you can do all free attraction, Friday, Saturday, Sunday all paid attractions, and then you are good. So this is what is my personal recommendation. Section number 2, accommodation. Now, when you are booking hotels, obviously cities like Chicago, which is the third largest city in United States, and it's a very big city, and if you stay in downtown, it is going to be very costly, especially during the peak times like summer times. I have rarely seen anything below $200 a day, but if you go little less than $200, like 170, 180, your stay might not be that good, you may not enjoy it, parking will not be included. So most important thing is, you should note down what is your requirement. What do you want? Do you want all the amenities when you are staying in hotels? I don't feel like having it. I think in the hotel, if it is clean, AC is working fine, and the parking is included. Personally, I have seen there are hotels, many hotels which does not include parking, and they will have valet parking, which is kind of mandatory in some of the hotels. So you definitely should check while booking the hotel. You can use online travel agencies like Expedia, hotels.com, then there are Trivago, I think. So there are so many online travel agencies. So the point is here, booking in Chicago downtown is little challenging. You search for something, then you end up getting in somewhere else. So easiest way to do it is note down your pointers. Point number 1, I want clean, nice, and I am concerned about cleaning. I need a good bed to sleep on, and I don't care whether there are so many amenities. I want parking to be included, it should be free. So you should note it down, all these pointers. And you want to stay within Chicago downtown, let's say within 3 miles, within 2 miles, so that you can walk by the attraction. So the best way to do this is, I have done it myself. Go to expedia.com, look for the customer care number, call the customer care, tell them your requirement. They will get you the better plans. I can guarantee you that you can spend hours and hours and still you will not be able to choose the right ones. But once they will give you option, you can do your own research after that and talk to them and get it booked that way. Let me do it even better. Why do you want to stay in Chicago downtown? Because you don't want to walk too much, you don't want to do too much of commuting to reach Chicago downtown. But there are better options than these. Something called BNSF Metra. There is a metro connection. There is a Chicago Union Station. You should understand what is the station name, like the metro station name where I should alight. It is Chicago Union Station in Chicago downtown. So guys, what I was trying to tell you is, there is a metro which runs from Chicago Union Station till Aurora, and there are about 25 to 26 stations in between them. Obviously, booking a hotel accommodation nearby these stations so that you can walk and go to the station, catch metro and go to Chicago Union Station, and then once you are done for the day, you can come back to Chicago Union Station and travel back to your station, wherever is your accommodation. So for example, Western Avenue, it's the second station from Chicago Union Station. That's the nearby station. But let's say even in the nearby station, you are not getting the hotels in your budget, they are little costly. Don't worry, because there are two types of tracks, low track and fast track. Generally fast track will only halt at the far stations, like it will not halt at each and every station. So even if you are far, let's say for example Route 59, which is like second last station before Aurora, if the metro stops each and every it takes halts at each and every station, then it might take about 1.5 hours. But if there is a fast track, which you should be able to see in app called Ventra, Ventra. Download this app you would be able to see the schedule of BNSF Metra very well. You would understand the fast track, you would understand the slow track, and let's say if you are far away, still you are good because you may be able to save 20-25 minutes if you are able to catch the fast track, but you have to plan it quite well. This will save you a lot of money, let me guarantee you. And I have seen that 40 to 45 minutes, in the gap of 40 to 45 minutes, you will keep getting the trains throughout the day, like starting from morning 7 a.m. till night 11-12 p.m., like to and fro. So that should not be a problem. So this will save you a lot of money. So this is very important that you utilize this option if the Chicago downtown area hotels are not working for you. And make sure, never forget to ask about free parking included in your overall pricing of accommodation or not, whether you take within Chicago downtown or whether you take nearby station of BNSF Metra. So these all are some of the tips and tricks which you can follow so that you can save a lot of money. And that's it. I think from accommodation section we are done. Let's move to the third section. Section number 3. Section number 3 is our commuting. How do you commute while you're travel to Chicago, within Chicago downtown? What are the best commute options? See, personally guys, I have driven myself in Chicago downtown, and trust me guys, this is not as easy as you drive in any other areas, because this is a big city, third largest city in United States. Sometimes it is very tricky and difficult to drive over there. So if you want to avoid that is always a good option. But let's say if you are confident, then that is also okay. But let's talk about commuting. So I have already told you about BNSF Metra, right? So let's say you are staying a little bit far away from Chicago Union Station, somewhere in Route 59, catch the fast track. The tickets are generally, you can book it on Ventra app itself. I am repeating the name of the app, Ventra app. I will put it on the screen as well so that you can see. So to and fro, I have seen that it was around $13 during weekdays like Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday they have special pass. So that special pass will be discounted one. I don't remember the exact price. I will put it on the screen for you. But it was around $10 for Saturdays to and fro, and then $10 for Sunday to and fro, something like that. So you save a lot of money here, because if you take cab from the far away area wherever you are accommodating, it will be a lot of money. And in order to save that is why we are going for this BNSF Metra option. Another thing that you should note down is, for example, let's say you are driving in your own car from your accommodation till Chicago downtown. I am not saying that you cannot do that. There is an app called SpotHero, SpotHero, SpotHero. I will put it on the screen. SpotHero app basically will help you figure out the different parking spots, and you have to really look at it, like the closer, little bit far, where is your attraction. And let's say my attraction, let's say for example 360 is nearby this accommodation, and my starting day is 360, but my ending day is Navy Pier. I want my parking to be somewhere near my last attraction, so closer to Navy Pier. What is the cheaper option? Look for that and then book it on SpotHero, and it is always a good option. So these are tips and tricks that I have followed it myself. Sometimes on SpotHero I would really like to tell you that if you see the reviews, some of the parking reviews will not be that good, because it is very difficult to figure out sometimes the location of the parking. Within Chicago downtown it is very challenging to drive. That is why I kept on saying that once you reach Chicago Union Station, you can take cabs, and that would be a lot easier for you. But if you are ready to take this challenge, like to locate wherever it is, even if you put on the Google map, it are some underground parkings are there where maps will not work. Make sure you read the SpotHero parking, whatever parking you are booking, read all the instructions properly. Those are really useful. I can guarantee you that. See the photos of where you are getting in. Wherever you park your car, take the photo of that area. This is where I have parked. Let's say if it is a big parking lot, sometimes it gets difficult to figure out where your car is. So using the SpotHero app is always useful. Other way to commute, like see, once you reach Chicago downtown, you want to see all the skyscrapers, so you can walk by from one attraction to other attraction as well. If they are just 1 mile or 1.5 miles or something, you can obviously do that. With babies, I know it's not that easy. Obviously you can take cabs in that scenario, right? So we had baby, but we still walked. We had stroller, we walked some time, we took cab some time. We tried to plan the attraction which are closer for that day, and parking somewhere nearby that, so that I can walk and save a lot of money. So this is very important. So commuting is very important. This is where all the tips and tricks will help you save your money. Guys, one more thing before I end this section number 3 about commuting is Big Bus Tour. Big Bus Tour is one of the attraction in Chicago downtown. You can utilize this Big Bus Tour attraction as well. Let's say you are taking Go City Pass, or let's say you are taking City Pass. I don't know, City Pass does not include this Big Bus Tours. Go City Pass definitely has it. You can take Go City Pass, in which Big Bus Tours are included, like 1 day Discover Tour, entire day you can hop on, hop off multiple time, and it goes to many of the attraction which I am going to cover in the next section. So obviously for 1 day, if you want to save money on cabs, using Big Bus Tour is useful. See, Big Bus Tour has around 11 stops, and it goes to most of the attraction. If you want to do complete round of Big Bus Tour, it will take around 2 hours, and apart from those 2 hours, you can utilize it for commuting from attraction to attraction. And you have to plan your day in such a way that all these attraction wherever you are going is covered in Big Bus Tour as well. The good thing about Big Bus is to each and every of these 11 stops, every 30 minutes another big bus comes, so you might have to wait a little, but you will save a lot of money over there. So we are done with this commuting section. Let's move towards the section number 4, the most important section number 4, which is attractions. What all attractions I should cover while my stay of 3 to 4 days in Chicago. So guys, there are some paid attraction, there are free attractions. So personally, my recommendation is, when you book, I would really recommend you to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, because Saturday and Sunday is generally off, especially for IT industry people and most of the industries. So obviously Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday is the best time frame, I think. And Thursday you can do all free attractions. So what are the main free attraction, which I have done it myself and my experience is quite well. As I was saying, day 1 you can utilize for all the free attraction. The free attraction number 1 is Millennium Park. You might have heard about Cloud Gate, I mean the Bean, where a lot of people are taking pictures. You can spend some hour or 2 over there, roam around this. I would be very honest, in Millennium Park there are other areas like the concert section, some concert and all happens, but 60 to 70% of population, I have realized, is always near this Bean. They call it Cloud Gate, and obviously in Millennium Park that is the go-to destination within Millennium Park. And then there are some shopping areas where you can buy souvenir and those things. And one more thing is the fountain. So there is a fountain where picture will be displayed and the water coming out. You can enjoy the water. So Millennium Park is definitely go-to attraction amongst all the free attraction. So this is what you should definitely cover. Number 2 in free attraction would be Lincoln Zoo Park. Now Lincoln Zoo Park from Millennium Park is somewhere about 4 to 5 miles. I mean, if I am wrong, I'll put it on the screen, but it took me around 10 to 15 minutes to reach to Lincoln Zoo Park. And Lincoln Zoo Park, be aware of the timings of Lincoln Zoo Park. See, whatever attraction I'm telling you, each and every attraction you should Google and check what are the time slot that it is, you can get into these attractions. So Lincoln Zoo Park in general, runs till 5 p.m. So try to cover this Lincoln Zoo Park between, I would say, 12 to 4, 12 to 5, somewhere in between that. For Lincoln Zoo Park, what I was telling is check the weather also. Like if it is too hot, you may not be able to enjoy too much, but Lincoln Zoo Park is definitely worth visiting. It is completely, absolutely free. It may take about 2 to 3 hours if you do it properly. You need to spend some time in the attraction. You will see a lot of animals. Personally, we saw a lot of turtles, and it was a nice experience for us. So we spent around 2 to 3 hours over there. The next attraction, the next free attraction which I would recommend is going to, let's say if you are Asian, I mean you want to eat some food, you want to see some streets, like for example Indian or Pakistan. If you are from India, you want to see streets where a lot of Indian shops, Indian cuisines are there. If even if you are from different country, and if you personally, I am from India, so I definitely enjoyed this place. I went to this place called Devon Street, but I still didn't eat because I am vegetarian first of all, so I don't eat non-veg. But for non-veg people, definitely this is a go-to place, where in Devon Street you will get to so many restaurants, like lot of Indian cuisines you will see, and the market, you can do some purchasing, you can do shopping. So these are the 3 attractions which I covered myself on my day 1. Of course, I am going to tell you my entire itinerary in the last section, but these are the 3 major free attractions which I saw. Of course, seeing skyscraper roaming around Chicago downtown is free, so that is an attraction by itself. So definitely these all free attractions are worth doing it. So make a note of all these attractions. Now let's get into the paid attraction sections. Now, paid attraction, generally on an average, what I have seen, each and every paid attraction would be somewhere around $45 to $50. And if you are staying for 3 days, guys, I would really recommend you to go for Go City Pass. So there are multiple options for paid attraction, like you can go one by one, you can go for CD Pass, you can go for Go City Pass. I have done lot of research. Somebody who is coming from far, let's say 4 or 5 hours of drive, or I mean from different parts of the world, from different states, I would really recommend you to go for Go City Pass 3 days all inclusive pass. All inclusive means it will include almost all the paid attraction, so you don't need to really worry about it. Now, good thing about these passes, like Go City passes for example, you can skip the lines. Like at Skydeck you can skip the lines. Correct me if I am wrong, but I have even seen sometimes Skydeck would not allow you to skip the line, but you can read it on the website of Go City. If they mention that you will be in the expedited line, obviously you should get it. So Go City, I have done lot of research on this. I have spent 3 to 4 days figuring out what will be the price of each and every attraction. I am staying for 3 days, whether I should go for CD Pass. CD Pass, the problem with CD Pass is it covers very few attractions. Let's say there are 2 options in that. One is C3, like it covers 3 attractions, and one is 5 attractions pass. But 5 attractions pass does not include Big Bus Tour. 3 attraction pass does not include Big Bus Tour. And there are many rides which are quite nice and very beautiful, which I have done myself. Go City Pass saves you a lot of money. Trust me on that. 3-day all-inclusive Go City Pass is the go-to pass for you when you are in Chicago, because you will cover most of the beautiful attractions in Chicago. So let me rank all the attractions which I have seen, I have reviewed myself, I have seen people going to, and overall this is my top 9 attraction which I am going to recommend you for 3 days. So for that I am taking my notes, because I don't want to miss on the ranking. So rank number 9 for me is going to be 360. Why I am ranking it lower? Because personally, we went during the daytime, and we didn't really feel that it was really beautiful or something. Maybe we could have gone during the sunset time or night time. You could try in during the night time, but we really didn't feel. If you do Skydeck, I think that is more than enough. And second thing about 360 is, let me tell you this, whether you buy City Pass, whether you buy Go City Pass, you still have to pay. I mean, City Pass or Go City Pass will, people will say that this is included, but this is not completely included. It will only let you enter the building and go to the 98th floor in 360, somewhere around 98th, 99th floor. And then there again you will get some discounted, though this will be discounted ticket because you have paid for the attraction via City Pass or Go City Pass, but still I had to pay $11 for myself and $11 for my wife. So I think I missed on that. I should have read it, but nevertheless, I mean, it was mentioned on the website as well. I think it was my mistake that I missed upon it, but I really didn't feel like it was really nice or it was worth doing it. You could try some other attraction apart from this, and let me know which other attraction on GoCity website you see is better than this. So this is my rank number 9, 360. So 360 is basically the tilt. If you are afraid of the height, you are afraid of the tilt, they may tilt, like it will be like some you can say little bit of tilt. If I go, let's say this is 90 degree, it goes 80, 70, and it even goes further. So if you are afraid of heights, I won't recommend you to do 360, but this is rank number 9 for me. Rank number 8 is 10 Pin Chicago Bowling Lounge. Now, lot of people miss this attraction. People say, why do I go to Chicago and do bowling? But trust me guys, if you want to spend some relaxing time, this is a go-to place, because you will get a free food, free pizza, because this is included in GoCity Pass. If you are taking GoCity Pass, then only it is included. It is not included in City Pass, so you should be aware of this. So 10 Pin Bowling Lounge, and this is one of the attraction which you can cover. You will get free pizza, you will get 90 minutes for doing the bowling, and trust me, I really enjoyed it. I am ranking in 8, but in my view it should be even under 5. But see, Chicago is not about bowling, right? But why I am recommending you to do is, you will save money on eating. You will get cold drinks here, you will get pizza. There will be 3 options for veg, non-veg, both options are there. So you can choose among those options, and those are free, included in your pass. So definitely you should do 10 Pin Bowling Lounge. Number 8, so I have to turn around. I mean, this was number 8. So number 7 is Adler Planetarium. Why I am ranking it little bit low? Because see, Adler Planetarium is all about science museum. If you are very much fan of NASA, if you are very much fan of space exploration, this is definitely a good place. It's not that bad why I am ranking it on the 7, but there are better attraction than these, which I felt and I have seen reviews of. So Adler Planetarium, this is one of the stop of Big Bus City Tour as well, just to let you know. So Adler Planetarium, you will get to see science exploration, scientists, NASA, Apollo mission, and a lot of good stuffs are there. Obviously, if you are you like science, you like exploration in science, space, then definitely this is one of the place where you can go. Number 6 for me would be Shed Aquarium. Now a lot of people here will say Shed Aquarium is very famous, it is nicely reviewed. See, it depends from person to person. Some people may feel that okay, Shed Aquarium is something, you will see a lot of aquatic animals, fishes, so many fishes. You will see blue whale, I don't know, it was some whale, I don't remember the name of that whale, but some whales were there and dolphins were there. There used to be dolphin show there, but now they have stopped doing that. I don't know what is the reason, maybe because animal welfare and all those things. So dolphins are there, but there is not a very special dolphin show anymore. There is some other kind of a show which runs for around 10 minutes. This show, now this is very important, when you go to Shed Aquarium, this show gets full 15 minutes before the start of the show. So let's say my last show is around, we missed it ourselves, but we were lucky enough to go down and see from side. But again, we missed upon it because we exactly went to 3:55 p.m. It was starting at 4 p.m. They said seats are full. So you should go to these shows which are included in GoCity Pass, and it is free for everyone who is within Shed Aquarium once they have purchased the pass. You should go 15 to 20 minutes before the start of the show. So remember this point very well. So they named this show as this is not dolphin show, but some animal show or something, okay? And there are a lot of aquatic animals, fishes, even alligator was there, tortoise was there. So definitely this aquarium was very nice and we enjoyed our time over there. So this is rank 6 in my list. Let's go to rank 5. The fifth attraction, which is in my list, rank 5, is in Navy Pier. So Navy Pier, Navy Pier is famous for architectural tour rides, Seadog rides, and it is also famous for Ferris wheel, like the very big wheel. You will get some 5 to 6 rounds of the wheel, just to let you know, in case many people has this question that once I get onto this Ferris wheel, whether it will be just one round, but 4 to 5 times they will let you spin around that, rotate around that Ferris wheel. Some people also call it giant wheel. So definitely this is the attraction which is included in Go City Pass, and this is ranked number 5th. And there are side attractions, like apart from this Ferris wheel, there are additional 3 rides which is generally included in Go City Pass. You can read it on the website. So guys, what I was saying is, in Navy Pier, apart from this giant wheel, there are 3 additional rides which are included in this Go City Pass. So like the big drop, something called the drop tower, the wave swinger, and then there are cup rides which is meant for small children, and there is the carousel, like the horse running. I think those are not for adults. For adults, additional 2 rides which you could try, and they are really amazing. I would really recommend you to do apart from giant wheel at Navy Pier, and these all should be done during the night time. And the drop tower is amazing. Trust me, if you are not if you are fearful, if you are afraid of heights, you can avoid this, but it's not too much of height, but it is really amazing. So you should do this, the drop tower, and then another one is the wave swinger. But let's say if you are too much if you are afraid of, and you get a headache, and many people would fall down and they will not feel well rotating around, the wave swinger is the another additional ride which you should definitely do. So for any adult, I am talking from adult's perspective, number 5th attraction which I have ranked here is giant wheel, Ferris wheel, and apart from that, the drop tower and the wave swinger. These 3 you can definitely do. One more ride is included. If you have children with you, they can do cup ride or the carousel. If adults want to do it, it's up to them. Let's go to rank number 4. So rank number 4, which I have noted down here, is Skydeck. Skydeck is awesome. Guys, this is 110th floor, like 103rd floor. It is a 110 floor tall building. This is the tallest building probably in Chicago. If there are any other taller building, definitely put it on my YouTube comment. I would be more than happy to know about it. So this Skydeck, this is again one of the stop in those 11 stops of big bus tour. So Skydeck is very beautiful. I mean, you go to 103rd floor, and you don't have to pay anything here. Like unlike 360, you don't have to pay anything in Skydeck. It is completely included in your Go City Pass or City Pass, whatever, because it is part of City Pass as well. But we are talking mostly about Go City Pass. So Go City Pass includes this, and doing this during the sunset time, like somewhere about 8 p.m, 8:30 p.m, it will be beautiful experience, because sun will be setting, lights will be on, and you will see beautiful view of the city. And they take photos, and this is an awesome place. Definitely one should do it when they are in Chicago. Number third in my list is Big Bus Tour. Why I have ranked it number 3 is because it travels all the 11 stops. 11 stops are roughly, like, I will put it on the screen, like Adler Planetarium, the Field Museum, Navy Pier, and 360, Skydeck, and there are some hardware, rock music, somewhere these stops are there. I will put it on the screen for you. It roams around this, and it takes about 2 hours, and it is very beautiful, this Big Bus Tour. And Big Bus Tour, remember I told you during the commute section, in the commute section I told you that Big Bus Tour you can utilize, like it gives you 1 day Big Bus, 1 day Discover Tour. Like generally it runs from morning somewhere around 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. You can check it on the website, and every 30 minutes at each stop there will be another big bus this big bus coming for you, so you can hop on hop off multiple time, and 2 hours of ride. Only thing that is little bit worrying, that could be worrying in summertime, is if there is a lot of sun it is very hot, then you may not feel like sitting on the top. By the way, this big bus tour is a double decker bus. Like, it will have an open top at the top and you can directly see all the skyscrapers, and you would definitely enjoy the view. I can guarantee you that big bus tour is worth doing. That's why it is ranked 3. There is another tour like like night tour. Big bus night tour is also there, and that is not included in all inclusive pass, just to let you know. That is like in explorers pass. Now if you take explorers pass, you will miss inclusive ones, and if you take all inclusive, you might miss explorer ones. So personally, it is up to you. You can pay additional and do that ride as well. But big bus tour runs during the daytime. Try to see what is the temperature, how is the sun. If it is like kind of cool and something, then doing this for 2 hours is awesome experience, trust me. One more thing that I would like to tell you about big bus tour is there are 11 stops. I showed you on the screen already. You can get into this big bus tour for the first time while activating this attraction from any of the stop. There will be representative of big bus tour standing over there. You have to go to them, show the pass, they will give you the ticket. Carry this ticket throughout the day. You have to keep on showing this while hopping off and hopping on. Let's say the representatives are not there on any of the stops and big bus tour comes. Big bus tour, this bus comes. Then at that stop, you can tell to the driver that I have a CT pass, please let me aboard. And then in the next stop, wherever your representatives are there, they can help me get the actual tickets. They will definitely help you. I have checked it myself. I have called big bus tour. They have told me that if representatives are not there, you can still aboard. Aboarding was a challenge. I mean, aboarding is important. Once you aboard, then you can hop on off from any of the stop. Nobody will stop you. You just have to show the ticket. But aboarding requires a ticket. And that's where I was also confused, and I called them multiple times and I got this answer. Because, you know, I'll tell you this tip. Okay, Chicago Union Station till the closest stop of this big bus tour is Seadog. It is only 0.2 miles. You have to walk a little and just get into this big bus tour, and you will save a lot of money. You can commute from attraction to attraction. So big bus tour is very nice, very beautiful, and very good for you because it helps you commute from attraction to attraction, and also you enjoy the view when while going to the open top, to the top decker. To this double decker bus, you will definitely enjoy. I can guarantee you that. Don't miss on this. Number 2. Now you guys are curious because most of the attractions which you generally hear about is covered. Let me tell you, this is the best agency in the entire Navy Pier. In my experience, the people are really very passionate. Seadog. Look for Seadog, guys. Their ratings on the Google review, if you see on Go City website, anywhere, these guys are awesome. Don't miss this. Number 2 for me is Seadog Architectural River and Lake Tour. And remember, I mean, there are some shoreline architectural tours, some other tours. Do it from Seadog. I am talking specifically about Seadog Architectural River and Lake Tour, and this starts from Navy Pier. This is located in Navy Pier. Seadog tours are from Navy Pier. Number 2 for me is Chicago Architectural River and Lake Tour. In this, they will explain you the architecture of Chicago. They will take you to all the buildings. It will be a slow ride initially. Once the ride is over, explanation is awesome, by the way. You will definitely enjoy it. But do it during the evening time. The temperature should be low. You should enjoy the cool. I would recommend you the timing of, let's say, 6:15, 6:30, 7, 8. And you have to book a slot for this as well. Even if you have a Go City pass, you just have to book the slot. You don't have to pay anything additional. Booking a slot is important. So, and once the architectural architecture they have shown and explained, they will take you for a ride. And the music that they will play, awesome. Nobody can beat that. I can guarantee you that. These guys are really nice. I love these guys. So this is the number 2. Number 1. Now you guys are waiting for number 1 attraction. See why I have ranked this one, because experience in life is very important. It is not about how people have reviewed. How my experience is awesome. My partner's experience, Namrata's experience is awesome. We really loved it. But the problem with this is if you have babies, babies are not allowed in this ride. I am talking about Seadog. Again, Seadog. Extreme thrill ride. Awesome. Nobody can beat that. This is number one for me. But here the point which you have to note, that extreme thrill ride, whenever you are doing, you should remember that you are going to get completely wet. You will be completely wet. So try to wear less and less clothes so that you can come and change. This ride is awesome. The song that they play, the way these guys talk, and it is extremely thrill. Like water is coming. I have even seen the rainbows. Rainbows are visible because water is coming, sun is there, and I did this during 5:30. I think I thought that it was an ideal time, little bit low temperature but still little sunny. So 5:30 p.m. I booked the slot, and trust me, I enjoyed the most in my life. This was the best ride of my life. In Chicago, if you are not doing extreme thrill ride, you have missed an important attraction. And this is definitely included in Go City Pass. Not included in City Pass. 3-day City Pass, 3 attraction City Pass, 5 attraction. But this is included in Go City Pass, all inclusive. That is what I am talking about. So guys, I have covered all the attractions. I hope I have not missed on the attraction. This was little bit longer section, but I hope this has give you enough idea to plan your attraction and list it down and help you, right? So the section 4 is completed. Let's move towards the last section. Section number 5, which is the most important section. Though I have covered all the 4 section, almost everything, I am giving you my own itinerary in this section because this acts as a reference point for you to plan your own itinerary altogether. So I would explain my itinerary as it is. I am not going to dive into each and every attraction which I have already explained in the previous section. So let's go and dive into my own itinerary. So my own itinerary, we went to Chicago for 4 days. Okay, we bought Go City Pass, 3-day all inclusive Go City Pass. We went for 4 days. It was first week of August from Thursday till Sunday. Okay, so day 1, Thursday, I started from my place. I live in Michigan. From Michigan, from my place till Chicago downtown, which was Millennium Park, where I started my trip. It took about 4 to 5 hours of drive for me. I had a baby with me, so it took little bit additional time for me. So I started at 9 a.m. and reached there at somewhere around 1:30 p.m. And then I straight away went to my parking spot. I booked this parking spot using SpotHero app. I have already told all of you about SpotHero app in my commute section as well. So the SpotHero app helped me get the parking for 6 to 7 hours in Millennium Park garages. It was a cheaper parking. For 6 to 7 hours I paid around $14, and then I went into this parking. I parked my car, and then we came out, and then we went to Millennium Park. So guys, we enjoyed Millennium Park. We were there for about 2 to 3 hours, like from 2 p.m. till 3 p.m. somewhere around that, like 1:30 to 3:30 we were there, and we enjoyed our time 1.5 hour, and then we immediately took a cab and went to Lincoln Zoo Park, where we spent again around 1.5 to 2 hours. We were little short of time. I already told you about Lincoln Zoo Park that it closes at 5 p.m. but we were able to roam around all the places within Lincoln Zoo Park. Lincoln Zoo Park is very good. I have already explained you, this is a free attraction. So my day 1 was all free attraction. I went to Millennium Park, spent 2 hours, then I went to Lincoln Zoo Park. I took a cab from Millennium Park till Lincoln Zoo Park. I paid for the cab, I stayed there, I enjoyed the place. I came back paying to the cab again, and I went to my own car. Now I took my own car. It was around 5:36 p.m. I took my own car, and from my car I went to Devon Street. Now this Devon Street Avenue, so there is a little bit of confusion about this Devon Street. If you are confused, whenever you are putting on Google Map, you will see Devon Street, Devon Market. You will be confused where I am supposed to go. So you can simply put Devon Street Patel Brothers maybe, and then it will take you to the Devon Street. So this street I have already explained you. We spent about 2 to 3 hours over there, and then we were done for the day. And then I took my car and I went to my friend's place, which was in Route 59. So we went there and our day 1 was done. Day 1 all free attraction. Now day 2. Day 2, my friend, from my friend's place, we walked and we went to the Route 59 station, which was Route 59 Metra. I already talked about BNSF Metra, right? So I took a fast track train. It took me 40 to 45 minutes to reach Chicago Union Station. I was lucky enough to get the fast train. That is why I am telling you, even if you are on the far side of the Chicago Union Station, any station, you are still good if you get the fast track. You save 20 to 25 minutes easily. So this is very important. If you take slow track train, it will take a lot of time. It will take 20 to 25 minutes additional. So I reached Chicago Union Station, and from Chicago Union Station, I walked 0.2 miles and I went to Skydeck. So Skydeck big bus stop. So big bus stop has 11 station. I have already explained you. I have shown you list of all the station. Skydeck is very nearby. Skydeck big bus city, this stop is 0.2 miles. We just walked, reached this station, and we were able to get into the big bus tour. Remember, I told you can aboard big bus tour from anywhere. I also had the same confusion, and I called them multiple times and I got to know. I told you everything about this already. So you can aboard this big bus tour from anywhere. So I'm saving my money here. Okay, so I walked from Chicago Union Station till big bus tour Skydeck stop. From Skydeck I got into this big bus, and then I went. We were lucky enough that the weather was really nice, so we went to the open top and we enjoyed the view, and we went till Field Museum. So guys, between Adler Planetarium and Field Museum is Shed Aquarium, and it is hardly 0.1 miles of walk. So there is no official stop for big bus tour at Shed Aquarium. So where you should alight at Field Museum. So I went to Field Museum. I walked 0.1 miles and reached Shed Aquarium. I spent my time in Shed Aquarium 2 to 3 hours, and then once we were done with Shed Aquarium, where we really enjoyed, we came back to the Field Museum stop of big bus, and then again we got bus at 5:45 p.m. somewhere around that. Remember, I told you that this bus runs from 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. in the morning till 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. is the last bus. It starts from the first stop. So obviously this stop is 6th or 7th stop, somewhere nearby that, and the last bus which comes here is around 5:40, 5:45 in that time. So we were lucky enough to get that bus, and we took that bus. We enjoyed the full ride this time because we wanted to do 2 hours of full ride, and then we reached Skydeck. So since this was the last bus, it took us till the first stop. But first stop is not your Skydeck stop. First stop is near the Trump Tower. So from that stop, we walked for Skydeck, which was around 1.8 or 0.9 miles. So we walked till Skydeck and we saw the whole downtown. So walking is also needed, guys. So we walked and we saw all the skyscrapers. We really enjoyed the walk, and we reached to Skydeck because our booking was at 8:30 p.m. I told you that we should do it during the sunset time. So it was sunsetting, light was really good. We got into Skydeck, and we got into expedited line with Go City Pass, but you should confirm on this. We were lucky enough to get into the expedited line. We quickly went up to 103rd floor and we enjoyed the view. Skydeck done, everything done. We were done for the day 2. So day 2 we activated the pass. This is the day 1, and day 2 was done. We came back to Chicago Union Station because from Skydeck, again Chicago Union Station is hardly 0.2 miles of walk. So I am saving money here, guys. I hardly used cab here. So I didn't even use the cab. So I walked from Skydeck till Chicago Union Station, took the fast track again, lucky enough to get the fast track, and went back to Route 59, and my day 2 was done. Let's talk about my day 3. So day 3, my baby was not very comfortable in metro for some reason. He was crying. So we decided that we will book a parking spot in Chicago downtown, somewhere, and that should be near my near my last attraction of the day, which was Navy Pier. So near Navy Pier I could find the parking spot on SpotHero app, $20 for almost entire day. So I mean, I booked that parking. I started from the home at 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. somewhere around that, and then I drove it myself. And this was the first time I drove within Chicago downtown. And trust me, it's not easy, guys. So I really won't recommend to people who are not very skilled at driving. I don't consider myself very skilled, but it was little challenging for me to drive in Chicago downtown. So we went to our parking spot, which we had booked on SpotHero. We got for $20 for almost entire day. Now, why I booked this parking spot? Because my last attraction for this day 3 is going to be Navy Pier, and from Navy Pier this parking spot was around 0.9 miles, and it was my plan that I can walk and I can save some money here. So from this stop, first thing which I did on day 3rd is I went to the first stop, which was the closest bus stop from here, was Navy Pier. Navy Pier is one of the stop of Big Bus City Tour, and as I told you, I was lucky enough to get Big Bus Tour ticket validity till the next date for some reason. Generally on their website they have mentioned that one day Discover Tour is meant for that specific day only, but the ticket that they gave me was valid till the next evening 5 p.m. and I was really lucky with that. So why not? So I am going to use that for commuting on day 3. So I went to Navy Pier, not for attraction, but to pick to hop on in the big bus. So I took the big bus from Navy Pier bus stop, and from there we went to Adler Planetarium. And Adler Planetarium we reached, and then in Adler Planetarium we spent about 2 to 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours we spent in Adler Planetarium. Adler Planetarium was really nice. I have already explained you about that. Once we were done with Adler Planetarium, we came back to the Adler Planetarium bus stop. This is the official bus stop near Adler Planetarium for big bus. Again I utilized the same bus, and it was around 4:30 p.m. My ticket is about to expire, and I just took that bus and reached Navy Pier. I didn't use a single cab till now, and my ticket validity was also expired now. Now my ticket will no longer be valid, and even the day for Big Bus Tour is almost done. So I reached Navy Pier. In Navy Pier I went for this architectural and Seadog architectural and water ride, which I just mentioned in the second. It was the second best attraction for me. So I did that ride. My booking was for around 6:30 p.m. for this ride. I did this ride. I really enjoyed. We came back to the Seadog stop, and from that Seadog stop, because we are in Navy Pier, we went to the Ferris wheel. We did Ferris wheel. After completing the Ferris wheel, we did the additional 2 rides because those were good for adults, and other rides I already told you. So we did the wave swinger, and then I also did the drop tower, the height drop, which I just explained, those additional rides. So once these were completed, now I can simply walk, right? I just walk 0.9 miles and reach my parking spot. And I have not even used a single cab on day 3. So I am saving a lot of money here, guys. So my day 3 is done. I took my car and I drove it till Route 59 to my friend's place, and our day 3 is done. Let's talk about day 4. So in day 4, again I booked the parking spot smartly on SpotHero app, which was near to 360 also and near to Navy Pier also, because Navy Pier is again going to be my last attraction for today, and my first attraction is 360. So I was lucky enough to find a parking spot for $20 entire day. Not entire day, this was I think from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. like 12 hours, something like that. And I was good with 9 p.m. because my plan was to start from Chicago downtown for my place in Michigan around 6:37 max to max, because I want to drive during the daytime mostly. So that was my original plan. So I was lucky enough to find that parking for $20, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. From that parking, I walked till 360. 360 was roughly 1 mile from there, and we reached 360. We had the slot already booked, And personally, we really didn't enjoy 360 as I told you. We also had to pay additional of $11 each, me and my wife. But yeah, that is how it is. Like Go CD passes and CD passes do not completely include 360. That's why I would recommend to do something else. If you have already done Skydeck, there is no need to do 360. But it is up to you again. So we did 360. We still enjoyed. It was okay. And once we were done with 360, we came out. This is the first time when I am going to take the cab. Now I am taking the cab and I went to 10 Pin Bowling Lounge. And let me tell you, 10 Pin Chicago Bowling Lounge was again only 1 mile from there. I could have walked, but we were feeling little tired, so we decided to take a cab. We took a cab. We went to 10 Pin Chicago Bowling Lounge. It was awesome. I loved it. Very relaxing. AC was really cool, really nice. 90 minutes we did bowling, we ate pizza. We are saving money here on eating because this is the attraction which is included in Go City Pass all inclusive. So why not? So 10 Pin Bowling Lounge. Again, they have mentioned that this attraction you need to call them and book in advance. But when I called them, they said you can walk by and because maybe there were less people or whatever, but you still need to call them before going to this attraction. So we went there, we ate pizza, we had a couple of cold drinks, like we had Coke, and we enjoyed 90 minutes. We really enjoyed it. And then once we were done, now we are heading towards the last attraction, and this is the best attraction in my list. So day 4, last attraction, again I took the cab. This is my second cab. And I am taking this cab and I went to Navy Pier and we did thrill ride. So we did turn by turn because we had a baby with us and baby is not allowed. So I did for 5:30 p.m. I did for 4:30 p.m. and she did for 5:30 p.m. because they have 1 hour of difference. So we both enjoyed it. I will put it in the video also. You see, it was awesome. The best thing in the world. I really enjoyed it. And then we were done. Again we walked by because my parking spot is just 0.9 miles or 1 mile from this Navy Pier. Once we were done, we were completely wet. Okay, so just to let you know, when you do this extreme thrill ride, there are raincoats also. There are raincoats. Few people you will see, they are wearing raincoat. So nearby this Seadog, there are certain people who will sell this. You can buy from there, or I don't know if they are giving on rent or it is for sale or something, whatever. You can figure that out. But wearing a raincoat could be a good option if you don't like a lot of water on you, right? So once we were done with this, we walked by till our parking spot. We took the car, came back to Michigan, and we started around 7:30 p.m. from there, and we reached 12:30 p.m. to our place. And this is what is my overall itinerary. So guys, I covered all these sections. I hope you enjoyed and you have got lot of information from this video, from all the sections. If you still have any open-ended question, I am the right person. I have experienced it myself. I went recently. You can put it on my YouTube comment. I will try to answer each and every question. I will clear your doubts. I really recommend you to go with Go CD passes 3-day all-inclusive. And I hope I have not missed on anything. If I have made any mistake in the video, please let me know. I would be more than happy to correct it and make it better in future. And if I have missed on any attraction, please do let me know on my YouTube comment. I would be more than happy to know about it. I hope this video will really help you plan your trip better, efficiently. Lot of tips and tricks you might have heard, and this will save lot of money for you. Personally, we save lot of money. Please do subscribe to this channel if you are coming for the first time, and bye for now and have a great day.